11's Friday briefing begins now. Tonight, President Uhuru Kenyatta has placed the counties of Nairobi, Machakos, Kiambu, Nakuru and Kajiado under lockdown after they were individually and collectively declared a COVID-19 infected zone. The 5 counties were indefinitely put under cessation of all movement by road, rail or air effective midnight tonight. All public gatherings and in-person meetings in the 5 counties have also been suspended indefinitely. However, people will move freely within the 5 counties since they were locked as one zoned area. KTN's senior political reporter Patrick Amimo begins our coverage tonight.
At State House, Nairobi, President Uhuru Kenyatta zoned the 5 counties of Nairobi, Kajiado, Machakos, Kiambu and Nakuru and declared them disease-infected. Cessation of movement into and out of the 5 counties shall cease from midnight Friday. However, one can move freely within the 5 counties but will not be able to leave and enter the one-zoned area.
That all gatherings and in-person meetings of whatever nature are suspended within the counties of Nairobi, Kajiado, Machakos, Kiambu and Nakuru until further notice.
Physical meetings of the Cabinet and its committees have also been suspended, except meetings of the National Security Council. Ordinary sessions of the bicameral Parliament and their committees have been equally suspended. The Clerk of the National Assembly, Michael Sialai, says members will meet next week Tuesday to consider the motion of adjournment among other urgent business. Sittings of county assemblies in the 5 counties have also been suspended indefinitely.
The 2 speakers of Parliament will move to effect this decision, as will the speakers of the respective county assemblies.
International travel shall continue in compliance with COVID-19 guidelines.
All persons coming into the country must be in possession of a negative COVID-19 PCR certificate acquired no more than 96 hours prior to arrival into the country.
Curfew hours in the 5 landlocked counties have been reviewed to start at 8 p.m. and end at 4 a.m.
And in the rest of the country, it shall remain at from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. as is currently the case. In light of the abuse of curfew passes and exemptions and its role in the steep increase in infections, in the intervening period, all issued passes are hereby vacated.
All places of worship in the 5 counties have been suspended.
That in regard to the other 42 counties, in-person worship and congregational worship shall continue to be conducted in keeping with the 1/3 rule and in accordance with the guidelines of the Interfaith Council.
Ongoing physical learning in all education institutions have been suspended. However, candidates sitting exams and those in medical training institutions are exempted. Operations of bars in the 5 zoned counties have been suspended indefinitely. Sale of alcohol in restaurants in the 5 counties is also prohibited.
That all restaurants and eateries in the counties of Nairobi, Machakos, Kajiado, Kiambu and Nakuru shall provide takeaway services only. That the operations of bars and restaurants and eateries in the other 42 counties shall continue as is.
Public transport operators have been directed to uphold a redesigned 60% carrying capacity. Hospitals shall limit the number of visitors for hospitalized patients to 2 per patient. All physical meetings and events shall have no more than 15 persons. Funerals and cremations shall be conducted within 72 hours of death, with attendees limited to 50 persons in total. Facilitators and attendees of weddings and other rites of passage shall be limited to 30 persons.
Whereas the foregoing measures will indeed have some adverse effects on our economy and constrain our usual way of life, the measures are temporary and necessary to contain the spread of the disease and therefore to stop further loss of life.
Patrick Amimo, KTN News.
And President Kenyatta has justified his decision to order a partial